Good morning to all of you. We have with us MD of JSPL, Mr. Vidyaratan Sharma. Mr. V.R. Sharma is a leading technocrat with more than 37 years of experience in steel, power, cement, and mining industry. At present, he is working as a managing director of Jindal Steel and Power Limited, one of the India's leading congressmen with interest in steel, power, mining, and infrastructure. Welcome, sir, to our one-to-one interview session.
Thank you.
I'm starting with my first question.
Yeah.
JSPL has envisaged to scale up steel making capacity from 8.5 million tons to approx 25.2 million tons by 2030. Can you tell us how you will proceed with this? Are you going to raise fund for this? Any capex?
Yeah, thank you very much. I will tell you in a very sequence of capex as well as production capacities. Today we have 8.5 million ton of capacity, and we want to reach to 12 million ton by 2023, and then another addition of 3.6 million up to 2025. That means 15.6 million ton up to 2025. And we want to elevate further as per the business plan. At 2028, we should be somewhere about 20 million ton, and by 2030 we will be 25 million ton capacity. And now we have taken the first step. So the first step is to increase capacity from 8.5 million ton to 12 million ton, and for that we are going to invest 18,000 crore rupees as a capex, and this will be spent in next 3 years time. The as far as the funding is concerned, financial closure is concerned, we have the arrangement from our Indian banks, and also we are exploring the possibilities of taking the foreign loans in the form of called ECA, that is Export Credit Assurance, which is given against the equipment what the foreign companies are supplying to us. We are very sure that this is a financial and banking arrangement only, but all of the funding will be from our own accruals. But you know that the banking system has to come in picture. So the banking system, just for the system only, that we are taking the support from banks, but otherwise we are planning that we will be making profit of about 6 to 7,000 crore rupees per year. So that 6 to 7,000 crore rupees will be plowed back to the business. So that's why for 3 years we have taken a total project cost of 18,000 crores, so that at least for 6,000 crore rupees per year from our profit we can invest into the new business.
In the process of production of steel, there is a huge carbon emission. How you will manage carbon emission in the future as you will reach the production of 25.2 metric ton per annum of steel?
You see, carbon emission is the world issue. We are going to adhere to the Indian Central Pollution Control Board and Ministry of Environment. So whatever their norms are, we will adhere to it. For that, whatever technologies are to be brought in the country or whatever technologies are to be adopted, those we will adopt. We will not violate the norms laid by Government of India. So this is our main objective. So the Government of India has a very specific terminology that how much CO2 can be emitted by the steel companies or any other company. So all norms are set, and perhaps the Indian standards are amongst the best in the world. So as far as the total standards are concerned, so we will adhere to all of the standards. Those are mentioned by the Government of India.
After the pandemic, the construction activities have started back to the normal. but why domestic demand not picking up? What do you think?
After the pandemic, the construction activities have not yet started fully because most of the people and the workers, they have gone back to their home states and hometowns. Now, Government of India has taken a decision that they will vaccinate all of the people of the country age more than 18 years. So I think once they take the first injection, first dose, and then second dose after 84 days, total cycle is about 3 months. So after 3 months, people will be back to their work, and then only the construction activities will speed up. Before that, we do not hope that the construction activities will go in full swing. Similarly, the workers working in the MSMEs, so they also left and now they are coming back slowly, gradually. So this will take another 30 to 40 days time for the MSMEs to pick up the pace. So I think by September, the construction activities and the MSMEs will definitely pick up the pace.
There has been a sudden increase in the cost of steel product in the last 1 year and a half year. Also, there is a correction going on. Do you see there will be a future more correction in the price across all products in this year or coming year?
You see, the international scenario of steel is very bullish. International prices are very high, and the spot market prices are also very high. The reason is all of the input costs for making steel have increased. Iron ore, coking coal, ferroalloys, everything has increased. So whatever we are seeing today, this is a result of increase in the input cost. Yes, of course, for the spot markets at international level, the prices are much higher than the domestic market in India. Still, there is a gap of about 6 to 7,000 rupees minimum in the prices imported price into India versus the Indian steel being sold within the country. So this means the steel sold in the country is cheaper than steel if we import steel in comparison of importing steel. So there is no point today importing steel in the country, and the domestic market, domestic steel industry is fulfilling the requirement of the local industry at a lower price than the international prices. So as far as the question is that what is going to happen in the next 1 year or 2 year time, it is very difficult to predict. But if the raw material prices they come down, then definitely the steel prices will go down. The major raw materials are iron ore and coking coal. If the prices of iron ore and coking coal are going up or will go up, then surely the steel prices will. Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Next question.
Next question, Pushi.
Okay. What potential does JSPL see as a private player in the rail businesses? Will there be any change in the policies as far as foreign vendors are concerned or domestic vendor to get preference? Do you want any change in the current policies or unchanged policies are fit for the businesses?
Yes, you are right. We are the only producer of specialty rail in the country today. Like 1080 head hardened rails, JSPL is the only company who is manufacturing. 1175 heat treated rails, high tensile heat treated rails, JSPL is the only company who is manufacturing such rails. We have also developed the asymmetric rails for Indian Railway and for the entire railway system. So here we want a small change in the buying behavior or buying practice of most of the departments. For example, the Housing and Urban Development Authority, those who are clearing the material or rails for metro rails, and also from Indian Railway, that we are already qualified as a rail supplier. Now, some of the tenders, they mention that we should have an experience of 2 years or 3 years or 5 years or 7 years before they buy rail from us. This is against the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign of Honorable Prime Minister. Atmanirbhar Bharat, we don't have to make Atmanirbhar Bharat after 7 years. we have to start making Atmanirbhar Bharat from today. When our quality is at par or better than Europeans, when our standards are better than Europeans, when all of the inspection is done by RITES or by RDSO as per their norms, then why this particular barrier that we should have an experience of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 7 years? So this is counterproductive and this is detrimental in the interest of country. This is against the Atmanirbhar Bharat policy defined by Government of India, and this is against the basic philosophy of Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable Prime Minister is telling you come today and start production today, make India Atmanirbhar today, not after 10 years. There is a big difference. So I request and urge all of the government departments to give us the clearances and start buying from us. They will be getting benefit in terms of price, in terms of delivery, in terms of overall service level, and a better quality of products, better quality of rail than what they import today. We guarantee that our rails will be much better in all parameters. They can get it tested anywhere in the world. Our rails are much better than many of the rails being imported in the country.
RDSO has approved your 3 grades. So are you planning to launch some new product or any new categories?
We are going to launch only one more grade, that is galvanized rails. So within next 12 to 15 months time, we will be galvanizing also zinc coating of rails. So this will also be a new product for Indian government, Indian railway system, so that in the coastal areas and where there is a very heavy rain, at that particular location, they can use the galvanized rails. I would be happy if the entire railway should use the galvanized rails, so that the rail life can be increased by 3 to 4 times. So today, if the life of rail is 5 years, we can increase the rail of life to about 15 to 20 years. So this will also help cutting down the overall expenses on rails, on buying the rails. So government will also gain and the country will also gain, because replacement cost is always very high. So this is the only product what we want to bring in our kitty in next 1.5 year time. Otherwise, if any other rail grade, if Government of India asks, then definitely we can produce all those rails, what is their requirement. Because rail is not a commodity. This rail is to be used by Indian Railway or metro rails. So if they need some special rails, we can do it. But the problem here is, if you produce some rail, then they should not tell that now you do not have an experience of 2 years or 3 years for this particular product. Now you wait and you take only developmental order. That is unfair.
Talking about high-speed rail project in Mumbai Ahmedabad rail project, what is the major role of JSPL? Are you exploring opportunities in this?
You see, there are 2 kinds of projects. One is funded by Government of India. The other is funded by foreign governments like Japan, Korea, or any other country. The people, the countries, those who are funding any project, they put a condition that you have to buy the rails from them. So we urge Government of India that please do not accept such kind of conditions from them, and they should allow the Indian rails to come in the railway track. Then only we can make India Atmanirbhar. The signaling system, electrical system, maybe specialty engines they can import, but all other items made of steel should be built in India, should be under Make in India program. Then only we can make India as Atmanirbhar. Otherwise, Atmanirbharta is a big question mark. And the campaign driven by Government of India, campaign driven by Honorable Prime Minister will be defeated if such policies are not changed. They should allow the Indian suppliers to come forward. Of course, the quality has to be perfect.
How much steel are you planning to produce this year?
We will produce 8.5 million ton in this year. That is 85 lakh ton.
Okay. Do you feel there is much opportunity laying for you as a company to grow in rail business?
No, I don't think that there are big opportunities in rail business, because Government of India's plan and Indian Railway plan to buy 1.7 million ton, which they were thinking 2 years back, that is not coming true. So it is not practical for them today. Maybe some reasons they know. They are buying quantity about 1.2 million ton, and we make all the grades, but they have not given us the order in this particular year. So we are expecting that Indian Railway should give us order in this year. There should be we should be treated as a reliable source, and they should give us the orders. Yes, metro rails, they are giving us the order, but that is only limited up to 20% of the total order value as a developmental order. We expect that they should give 100% orders, because those rails, 1080 rails, are not made by other company, and there is no competition in those rails. We will also urge Indian Railway to start using 1080 grade and 1175 grade afresh, so that a level playing field is available in between their existing supplier and JSPL.
Please briefly describe which rails and metro product JSPL is focusing on right now.
1080 head hardened rails.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to add for our viewers and your stakeholder?
You see, the only one thing that whatever is in the mind of Prime Minister, whatever is in the mind of Steel Minister, whatever is in the mind of Finance Minister, that should be fulfilled, and that is making India Atmanirbhar. Making India Atmanirbhar today, not after 10 years. This is what I can tell.
Tell us about your debt reduction plan.
We were at a level of about 45,000 crores of debt in 2016-17, and today our debt level is about 20,000 crore. We will be bringing it down into 4 figures, that is below 9999 crores in the next financial year.
Okay. So that was Mr. VR Sharma sharing with us all the insight of JSPL and other opportunities. It was a pleasure talking to you, sir. Thank you for this one-to-one interview with Metro Rail News.
Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.